Hello, everybody. What is up, everybody? I think I've got all the windows up and running. We are at exactly at zeros on the clock. We'll be back. You can see that. That is the time, right? I think we're all good to go. Maybe this has to be turned up a bit, perhaps. Nope, that's good. Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everybody. We are going to finish the night before Critmas. I got so overwhelmed between the arcade and Christmas shopping and everything else last minute that I, as you could tell, did not get anything out this week. So I had to make sure I at least did the live stream. Ray is not here because I did not know this, but Ray had already planned on doing a Friends thing Friday night. So the reason we're doing it earlier is he just left. I figured rather than wait till 8:45 like we usually do, he's coming back around 9:30, 10 o'clock. So I don't want to wait till he's about to come back and then start. So I figured we'll jump on early. I gave hardly any notice. I apologize. I was trying to see what was going on was I didn't know if he'd actually do the Friends thing because the weather is pretty bad where we are. It's like 13 degrees right now, according to my phone. Maybe lower than that. What is it saying right now? 12 degrees right now on my phone. And Jesse's boyfriend actually had to go out and go salt and plow, and then he got a fire call after that. So the weather's bad around us. So I didn't know if my brother was going to go, and I was banking on the fact that if they canceled, he could do this with me, and I was going to post it later. But then last minute, they're like, the roads got better enough for us to go where we need to go. And I'm like, I'm going to throw this up. So apologies if it's last minute, guys, but I was thinking Ray wouldn't be going and then we do it later, but it didn't work out that way. So either way, we're here. It's not Ray's fault. I never mentioned it to him. I just assumed he'll be home. He'd love to do a live stream. And he's like, I would have. But I literally, that's the only night besides, well, no, that's the only night that he planned anything besides, like, family stuff. So, hey, at least we get our live stream. I have not yet had a beverage. It is 7 o'clock on the dot. We're a little early. Well, we're way early compared to usual. But I have not had an alcoholic beverage yet. I have, however, oh, I totally forgot I locked that window and I'm yanking on it with all my might. Give me a second. I didn't want it to make sure none of the windows in Ray's room. This is Ray's guest room when he's visiting. I wanted to make sure Ray was not getting frozen to death. But honestly, the weather this morning, I don't know where you guys are all from. I know where a lot of you are from, but this morning it was 55 degrees. I woke up, it was 55 degrees outside. Then it started snowing by like noon. It started snowing, then freezing rain, and now it is 12 degrees. It dropped 40 degrees in like less than 12 hours. I feel like at 10 o'clock, it was still in the 50s. I remember being like 9:30, 10 o'clock, still in the 50s. I went over and they're like, yeah, Robbie might get called out because of bad weather. And I'm like, bad weather? It's 55 degrees. And then it started snowing and dropped like, I don't know. I don't know if I could remember. Here you go, honey. Here you go. I don't know if I could remember. The cat needs to use my chair to get up. Go ahead. I don't know if I ever remember there being a time where there's been that much of a discrepancy in the weather. I want to see what you guys saw. Did you see Coco jump up on the chair? Oh, I think you can see. Yeah, Coco uses my chair to get up on the shelf. She's tiny. Compared to Sammy, she's like a third of the size. And it's hard for her to jump from the ground to the shelf. So she uses my chair as a little booster. Either way, let's say hi to everybody. We got beverages set up. We're going to do up to the end, which I think is a little over 2 hours. It's rocking 20 degrees here. Yeah, I'm trying to let me my thing. No, it is 12 degrees. I wasn't sure if it didn't update. It is live 12 degrees on my phone where I am, which is very cold for my area. We typically fluctuate like during Christmas time. We're usually around like the high 20s, mid 20s to low 30s around this time of year. This is like a 20-degree difference from what we're used to. But I mean, honestly, living in New Jersey, I'm used to all sorts of weather. I've lost my power for 2 or 3 weeks at a time, and I've always lived in the mountains. So I'm pretty flexible. Like things don't really phase me. The only thing that would mess me up is if we lost power, which now I have two generators underneath me, and I have one of those Patriot things that you see on commercials. I've seen more commercials for Patriot than I've seen any other season. My God, you hear the wind? That's the wind. The wind is kicking up. If we cut out, I might as well say this. I have lost power at least 2 or 3 times a year. I lose power. So with the wind kicking like it is right now and that kind of drop in temperature, there's a chance we could lose power. So if we do, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays now, because I'll have to write a note. But right now we're doing all right. Everything's good. There was a power problem 2 days ago, but it wasn't, it was like easily fixed. So let's say hi to everybody. We got Sabine, we got Clever Name I Made, Daniel O'Day, Michael, Colvin, who did Vero G. I totally like lost my place. The dude JB. If Jay is curious, I'll be back around 7:45 just finishing up some work. The dude, do your thing, my friend. I gave no notice to anybody because I myself did not know. 201:45 if anyone wants to know. I have 201:46, but 201:45 is very similar. I probably just waited a split second longer when I stopped. We've got, I think I named most of everybody already. Amelia. I think Amelia is the only one I missed. Hello, everybody else. If I missed you, 30 here with 50-mile-per-hour winds. Though 30, we got 25, negative 25 last night. Damn, negative 25, that's brutal. See, like one of my friends lives in Michigan, I want to say. Minnesota and Michigan, I always confuse. And I feel like both of them are very cold. Where is Green Bay? Green Bay is Michigan, I think. I always confuse them. It's not like, I don't know why. It's just like it's a forever thing in my head that I mix up. He lives by Pittsburgh, or not Pittsburgh, by Lambeau Field in, did I say Pittsburgh? The Packers Stadium. He lives by Lambeau Field. I think that's Michigan. If it is, he said it gets like, I think I've talked about this before on live stream, but he said the news will literally say how many seconds you have to be outside before you get frostbite. Like they'll be like, it's 3 today. And it's like, you can't be outside for more than 3 seconds without having coverage on, without getting like some sort of frostbite. So that's not cool. I don't want to deal with that, but whatever. It happens. I think I'm super dehydrated because I drink a lot of coffee. I didn't have alcohol today, but I drank a lot of coffee. Anyhow, cold weather is the one thing I'm not excited about moving to Missouri next July. Missouri. Oh, wait, did I read that all as one sentence? Cold weather is the one thing I'm not excited about moving to Missouri next July. I'm assuming you're moving to Missouri. I'm reading that wrong. Far as the runner, I am in a southern state, and even we got like single-digit temperatures last night. Wait till you see those M.O. Summers. M.O. Summers. I made it. Nuck and Futz, welcome. So, guys, I think we're just going to jump in. Like and subscribe if you're new. If not, we've got about probably close to 2.5 hours now that I see it. So, being as that is the case, and I don't want Ray to not be able to get in his room, because I said it earlier, but this is where Ray sleeps when he visits. There is a bed over here. This is like, used to be the guest room. I turned the guest room into my studio because I never have guests anymore. If I do, it's Ray, and it's like once or twice a year. So, based on that, we're jumping in, and we'll go from there. What is that? I feel like the wind is shaking my house. So anyway, everyone thumbs up. Is Ninja? Oh, never mind. Hello, critters. Look at that, Ninja. Perfect timing, my friend. I was just going to say I'm going to hit the pipe. I didn't see Ninja in there yet. Ninja, we're packing one. Get going. Ninja, you working tonight? You working the day before Christmas Eve? Those of you who don't know, which I don't know how you would because I'm the only one that knows, I reacted to Violent Night last night. I'm posting it on Patreon right after we're done with this. I never posted my Friday videos for Patreon. So in case you guys are wondering, all the videos will be out later tonight. I'm also posting Violent Night with David Harbour in full and 1970 Scrooge with Alec Guinness. I had to watch them both as Patreon exclusives, and I promised I'd get them out by Christmas. So I watched Violent Night last night. It finally came out, and I watched Scrooge the night before. So if you guys are interested on Patreon, because it's nothing I was doing for the channel. I'm doing them for Patreon people that requested it. They subscribe to tier levels where they get their own movies. So Violent Night was amazing. I loved Violent Night. So check it out. If you hear the wind blowing, my house might fall over. Like I said, if we lose power, I apologize. It happens often in my area, so don't be surprised. Who's streaming Violent Night? I'm not streaming it. Who's streaming it? I don't know if anybody is, to tell you the truth. I may have gotten it through other means. I don't know if it's even out yet, to tell you the truth. Somebody gave me a copy, let's say that, and it was quite beautiful. Alex Villalobos, what is up? I feel like I have not seen Alex in a while. Alex, my friend, welcome. All right, everybody, I'm packing the pipe. We're going to smoke, and then we are going to start this show. Everyone's thumbs up already, or a lot of you. So I see Ninja already did the puff, puff, puff. Radiators, everybody, and we're starting this. All right, we're in business. Everybody, this is all I got today, because all the rest of it is being saved for Christmas. I have other beverages, but they're supposed to be for Christmas, so this is the one thing I have that I'm permitted to drink, which is decent enough. I don't think we'll be able to kill this. I still got a half a bottle of 101. We were talking about this last week, how I often don't see the bottle with the etching in the glass of the turkey. Yesterday I saw a Matthew McConaughey commercial for 101, which I typically don't often see a commercial for 101. It's usually 80 proof wild turkey, which is the standard. But this to me is the standard. They had a Matthew McConaughey commercial where he was pounding, well, he wasn't pounding, but he was drinking shots of 101. And he was like, that's my spirit of choice. And I was like, Matthew McConaughey, you're a beautiful man. And I sang a song for him. So let's pour a shot. And we're getting it. I'm not going to drink it yet. Ready, everybody? You can certainly try. It's been a hot minute for sure. I've got some peppermint gin tonight. So anyway, here we go. Ready, everybody? We got. Let me got my fingers up. I just want to make sure everything's going good. Everything's quality. All right. 3, 2, 1. Go. We're in. Oh, they were playing Home Alone music. They were playing the Home Alone. Oh, subtitles. Subtitles. And then I'll do the clock. We got Nightmare Before Christmas style woods here. Filthy green Christmas tree. Jolliest bunch of assholes this side of the nut house. Oh, I just pulled a muscle in my arm when I stretched. I stretched weird. I stretched weird. Did you hear my neck crack? Who heard my neck crack? That sounded like I should see a doctor. All right. So they clearly went through the trees. No Santa, time to go back. I literally yanked my arm out. Oh, Let me move the clock so we could see Travis. Hey, guys, in the comments, first off, this is really loud. In the comments, I asked this during the videos, but is this friend of theirs ever in other one shots or involved with anything else? I don't recognize her. I love Matt. I love Matt keeps going like, yeah. Like whenever he's ready to go, he's like ready to go. I'm ready to go. I love him. He's in character more so than most, if not the most. Ellery, I've said, local bar by me. So Ellery is a common word I use. But I think Ellery's where I drink is a man's name. Does anybody know? Could it be a guy and a girl? Because I'm pretty sure Ellery, it might either be their last name or the man's first name. I loved the energy she brought. Yeah, she's great. She's in character pretty much all the time, too. Yeah. Oh, I want to make sure I turn on. I knew a guy named Ellery. I think it's the guy's name. Like when I thought about it, I'm like, is it his last name? I call him Ellery. But now that I think of it, I'm like, it could be his last name. Like my last name is Masters, and a lot of people call me Masters. So now that I think of it, I don't actually know if it's his first or last name. Shot, everybody. Who wants a shot? He sounds like a dialect, like a Dalek from a, or is that a Darlak? What's that? I love the like New Yorker accent that Ashley has. They're yeah, they're fire escapes. You just jump on them and your weight pulls them down. Yeah, you jump, you grab it. Your weight counteracts the balance. Well, you don't. I think the way you do it is you hook the ladder. That's why they call them hooking ladders. But you can like 50 to 60 feet. Yeah. Some of them are low enough where you can like parkour off a wall. I've seen some low enough where you could kick off a wall and almost grab one. But these are pretty high. He totally does never clock that. She was in My Little Pony. Oh. Love Darlac so much. Matt's not very good at voices. Cheers, everybody. We're having a shot. Pour yours. I'll hold it for 20 seconds. I got Wild Turkey 101 here. Wild Turkey 101. Cheers. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I'm very excited. My brother's home. Got home last night. Very fun stuff. Great. Great stuff. Pretty good. Marisha's facial expressions and attitude might be my favorite of everybody. Marisha, something about her character is just so motivationally spirited. I don't know how else to put it. She is just like a joy. Like I just feel like nothing can bring her down. She just seems like you could kill half the people here and she'd find the best in it. Cheers, cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. I'm trying to remember who Darlek is in My Little Ponies. In My Little Ponies. Oh, the My Little Pony one shot. Got it, got it, got it. I was going to say, I'm like, I know My Little Pony very well. I've watched all of them on reaction, and I don't recall Darlock. Darlac? Pittance. Taking some. I had a whole box of gingerbread cookies I was going to bring in, and I totally forgot. Pittance. How visible is this rope? How visible is it? It doesn't work. It's filled with. Oh. It doesn't work inside. Okay, that makes sense. That would make sense. Why would our magical object work outside of our. I think we might break it. Don't hit it real hard, please. I don't think that's a good idea. This doesn't seem like the type of thing smacking will make work. I feel like that's something like when you plug it in or electrical, you gotta like smack it, like jostle it back. I don't know if that works with other things. That's a long time ago. That's pretty cool. Bixby's father, the father, and Santa. It runs on magic. Oh, great. All right, let's just believe. I mean, could we believe anymore? We're all little elves. Elleroy. Elleroy. Ellery. Ropes nowadays not as visible as you would think. Darlax is Matt's character in EXU. I reach for the rope. This doesn't seem like the type of thing smacking will make work, ViewMasters. I say it often. I'm going to close this just for now because it is freezing already in here. I thought, I said this during the episode, but I think Matt is trying to sound like Christian Bale from Newsies with a mix of somebody else. Like, I feel like he's definitely doing a young Christian Bale from Newsies. And somebody else made a comment. Wasn't he? Didn't he also reference American Psycho or something? He did another Christian Bale reference last episode. The Dark Bloods of the Snow. A Furby. Do you remember Furbies? Who knows what Furbies? I mean, I feel like Furbies are still around, but Furbies were around when I was young. Furbies first came out. I feel like I was like a teenager. Tamagotchis. Remember Tamagotchis? I would buy Tamagotchis to resell and make money. They were like super popular. Lord Santa, yeah, that's good. Lord Santa. Aw, I actually thought for a second I was gonna eat my words. I thought it was gonna actually work, and I was gonna be like, all right, well, I guess I'm shit. Furbies were like 98 to '02, somewhere in there, I think. That's what I feel like that's correct, because I was in high school till 2000. So I feel like it was right before I graduated. So the 98 makes sense in between there. Tamagotchis were they before Furbies? I feel like Tamagotchis came right after. Tamagotchis were these little handheld things that were like children you had to take care of and feed. It was bizarre. Fell on your coccyx. Imagine like the Tamagotchis were like you could have that on your phone now, like with easily. You could have 50 Tamagotchis in your phone. And we'd have to carry around these little doohickeys and treat them like babies. Tamagotchis were before. I can't remember the order, but I do feel like I was maybe a little younger. They had all sorts. I feel like they had like Tamagotchi for everything. Like Nintendo Tamagotchis, Pokemon Tamagotchis. I feel like they did. I could be wrong. Talzin is the most different than I've ever seen him. He's so much like a young angsty kid. Like I don't give a shit. Meh. Nathan Drake. He died. He died. Cranberry stock. See, look at her. Look at her reaction. Oh, he died. Okay, he's dead. She's like solid. She's just always like super happy. Oh, he died. Sorry about that. Yes. RIP Lost Digital Pets. Tamagotchis are still a thing. Neil, how are you, my friend? Mr. Neil is in the chat. Mr. Neil, Merry Christmas, Neil. I'm doing a shot for you. You got, well, Neil, you probably shouldn't drink because you have to drink in my presence. We're going to do a shot of 101 if you didn't know. We're going to see how many shots of Wild Turkey 101 I could have before I black out on camera. Shot number 2. Cheers, everybody. Hello, cheers. RIP, Lost Digital Pets. Pure quads. I like how Matt is in character when he's saying he rolled a 19. I rolled a 19 for a second. He's calling out his role in character. I love it. I love it. Love it. Who else is in here that I missed? There's got to be a couple people I didn't say hi to. Shane Barron, I see you. Shane Barron. Anybody else in here I miss? If I didn't say hi to you, say what's up, Jay. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. Last night at the arcade, I literally go, just from working at the arcade, I'm used to saying happy holidays, even though I celebrate Christmas. And the last guy I locked out of the arcade, it was like a guy maybe 10, 15 years older than me. I go, happy holidays, and he goes, no, Merry Christmas. And I go, what? And he goes, no happy holidays, Merry Christmas. And I go, all right, if you say so. And I was like, my God, I literally go out of my way to say happy holidays. And the last guy of the night gets mad at me because I don't tell him Merry Christmas. That's an asshole for you, if you didn't know. If you didn't know, that guy's an asshole. I mean, even if you believe that, you don't do that. That's just rude. I try to be polite and respect everybody. 5 nights with Furbies. I would love it. Steven, his liquor store was closed, but I'll go check the radiators. Steven, radiators, guys. This is for Steven. Steven, you've been showing up. I feel like you show up on weekends. Oh, wait, no, it is Friday. I'm just crazy then. I feel like I've seen Steven a lot recently. Radiators, everybody. Radiators. Checking my radiator right now. All right. Ninja's already on it. Oh, I got to open this window first. Chutney. Chutney. Showing them your nuts. That's just my nuts. What is it? How's Austin Power do it? I'm just showing my nuts. I don't know. But he's got nuts. He's got a can of nuts. Thank you, sir. Merry Christmas. Cheers. 5 Nights at Freddy's. I fed the Tamagotchi that could battle another when they touched. I feel like I remember those. Checking my radiator. I'm lurking. Merry Christmas, Jay's Critter Crew. Shane, I see you. What is up, my friend? Don't mind me if I miss anything of importance. I'm enjoying life, enjoying my days off. My brother's visiting. Let me know if I miss something. Right now, I'm quite aware they're still dealing with the rope. We're roping it 40, what is it, 50, 60 feet, he said. I'm paying attention as best as Jay can with all his rants. I apologize for not getting anything else out this week, guys. I was trying to think of something I could do that would be like something I was capable of getting out. And then I burped, and then the whole world ended. And then I restructured the world and fixed everything, and that's why I didn't have the time. You're welcome. 5 extra minutes to rub out my quads. I love it. Guys, like and subscribe if you haven't. I don't know if I said that in English, but if you haven't subscribed, Santa, a reindeer, or a snowman will pop up in front of me and say, thank you for subscribing. You're Jay's best friend now. It doesn't say that part, but it will pop up somewhere right here. You'll see a Santa, a reindeer, or a snowman, and I'll hear it. And I'll say, thank you for subscribing. I'll say it physically. That is frigging nuts. Look at Talzin's candy cane. That man should break that. I almost feel that is like a deadly weapon. That thing is crazy sharp. It's not just sharp, it is like finely tuned, like a surgical point. Love seeing Ashley Johnson, by the way. Ashley Johnson, it's like whenever I see her now, I feel like it's Christmas. And it actually is. But we don't see her. We don't see her. Ashley's like a treat. Not that I like her any more than I like anybody else. I just see the rest of them so often. And she's coming in with a New York accent. I love it. I love it. It's like a nice replacement for Laura because I'm used to Laura and Sam being on the bottom row right there. So now I got Matt, who I'm not going to complain about. Matt's great. And Ashley, it's almost like they replaced who my eyes go to normally that spot. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to all. I agree. As much as I love the other reactors jumping onto the CR train, you're definitely my favorite. The dude. I appreciate it, my friend. I guess you're good. You're good now. You're back. It's not 7:45 yet, dude. Are you good? We're here for the rants, Jay. Jay, My main man, Merry Christmas. I love it. I love it. I'm going back. I'm reading through. Michael, Merry Christmas, Jay and family. Michael, what is up? I see you. Different Michael, not the other Michael. Different Michael. But I remember that Michael too. I know both you Michaels. I have Michael, the Michael from Ren Fair. I have your thing right here. I forgot to get the insert and I can't pour it in there. Well, I probably could, I guess. Oh, if I didn't just. No, I didn't. Never mind. I thought I broke it. I didn't. I'm good. Finished a little early. Good man. You could join us for 2 hours of insanity. We got over 2 hours left. I gotta slow roll the shots. I'm enjoying myself, but hey, if I get sloppy, I apologize. It's all in good fun. If I start slurring and ranting like a crazy person and not watching, I mean, I'm watching, but you know what I mean. Just fill me in. Just say, Jay, you missed something. One of the elves chucked the spike through this guy's eye, and it was Mickey Rourke. And then I'll be like, okay, I got it. Red and green elves stealthily cowering. Great. That sounds wonderful. I said this in the videos too. Travis being the old man, definitely. I wouldn't have thought I'd like it, but I like it. Initially, I was like, Travis is an old dude. I just typically don't like the stereotypical old dude of the group. But Travis is doing it in a way that I dig it, where he's like kind of unpredictable. Womp womp. Jay, you missed my Austin Powers quote you were looking for. Where is it? I'm going to go find it. I'm going to go find it. My buddy skinned his Furby and connected it to his. Wait, I'm going to finish. Well, that was lovely. We scatter into the shadows. Chutney's gone. All right. I'm listening. Where's Ninja's thing? Ninja, I gotta see where it is. How far back did I say it? Maybe I missed it down here. I'm listening. I'm just also scanning for quotes. Maybe I missed it. I don't know where it is. My pride. She's all good. She's great. Ellery is great. Travis is an old man at heart. Chutney, Chet is great. Rewrite it, Ninja, because I'm either a moron or I don't see it. I must be, well, I'm both sometimes. Travis Old Man is a 10 of 10. Rewrite the quote of Austin Powers because I can't find it and I'm going to get distracted like a crazy old person. Make a perception check. Here we go. Talzin. Guys, if I showed you a picture, there is a guy I know who looks so much like Talzin. It's like almost scary. But I only saw it now because I can only see his facial and the guy I know acts like him. Like so much acts like him. It's freaky. I used to think you were crazy, Dr. Evil, but now I see you're nuts. Ninja, you are a saint, my friend. That is the quote. He kind of looks like Blitz. I love it. It kind of looks like Blitzen. All right. We're on the move. We're on the move. Matt leading. with his candy cane. What would you call them? What would you like? Did he give a name for them yet? What are Matt's candy cane weapons called? I'm picturing those like sickle hooks, you know, in like Vertical Limit or any kind of mountain climbing movie. Maybe they're mountain climbing knives, those things where you climb the mountain with. I'm picturing candy canes of that caliber. That's what I'm picturing. They're teetery little legs. Look at his old face. Even though it's not old, it's my age face. You tell me what that is. Young, old, middle aged, dead to the world. Look at Ashley's face. I feel like Ashley, I've said this before. I feel like Ashley's face from childhood till now has barely changed from growing pains, family ties, growing pains, whichever one it is. Al Gore. It's Al Gore. Al Gore is probably 2 years at the soonest. They're just candy canes, but they're used like Chinese hook swords, like Jet had in Avatar. All right, cool. More like, yeah, like I know from Jet and Avatar. That's a good explanation. If you guys didn't see on Patreon, I'm watching The Legend of Korra now. I'm 3 episodes in. Avatar's done. Finished all 3 books. Korra's got books too. Korra's got books. Ah, that's lovely. The ground is really wet. There is hooks red wet. Hooks red wet. Sounds bad to me. Sure, make an investigation. See what I love. Where did he say where'd my testicle rod go? Ooh. Ah, lovely. These are dead elves. We got some dead elves here. We got a room full of hooks and blood and red and wet and stockings. That's definitely a spoiler I'd want to save for when he watches it himself. I don't know what it was, but I won't read it. There are more hooked blades than hooked blades. Okay. Why? They killed a leprechaun. It was dealing weed. Oh, so they whoa, but what is that? Berefficated? Please do tell anybody in the chat. Was that a real word? If so, I've never heard. Berefficated? Is that when you cut somebody in half with precision so that you can still see they're like bleep? That? There was a shamrock door. Exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We figured that, right? Is Ashley just slow balling it to the. I think Ashley is just spelling it out or pretending she's slow to the game. Oh, I love it. I love it. She is totally pretending that she just. Beautiful. Beautiful. I don't know if Ashley is trying to spell it out for the audience in case you didn't get it, or if she's literally playing like she's a slow ball, like she just got it. But I mean, I know she got it. I know it's an act regardless. Bifurcate. What is that? To split? I never heard. I just punched the mic. Bifurcated. It means to cut. I've never heard that word. We were talking the other week about words you've never heard in your life. I've just never heard that in my life. Bi. Is that bifurcate? Bifurcated? Bifurcated. Bifurcated. I feel like that is what it looks like. I never heard of it. Never heard the word in my life. It reminds me of like when you see in horror movies when they just like precisionally dissect. No, I think she didn't get it. So maybe Ashley really was slow to it. I don't know. That's I mean either way it was great. Either way it was great. It because of who she's playing and the character, I thought she was pretending like, "Oh, I just got it." It's a 2. I'll only do it if everyone is okay with it. If anyone doesn't want him to know, speak now or forever hold your peace. I want to know what the hell we're talking about. I'll tell him bare minimum after we finish up. If any major, I'm curious. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Is it something with this? The more the merrier. Life is short. Did Taliesin break his candy cane yet? Because I'm afraid for that thing. What do we got? Holiday. Yes, does it? I'm surprised. Now, this is just off the top of my head. I'm surprised that they moved Sam because Sam could have stayed where he was and just had Matt go where Liam was. And Liam would have, and Matt would have been by his wife. Maybe they intentionally wanted to separate them so that they were like all like not able to coordinate things or something. I don't know, but they're all friends. I just think it's odd because you didn't have to move anybody. You just had to replace Sam. I mean, you just had to do replace Matt and Liam. I'm just curious if there's a reason for that. Is it big enough to fit Sam? Look at Matt's face. I love it. Matt has such like a badass street guy face. Tell him now. Not sure how it might impact BB when if he gets there. 12. It's a 12. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I do that. All right, let's take it. Oh, I want it. Wait, do we? What? Yeah. How much higher could we lift this thing without ripping some? All right, he got the blade. I'm not sure how much tonight. Oh, how much thought goes into the seated arrangement for one shots. They consider things for the main campaign, sure, but this, I think it's just whatever. How? I love it. Let's have it. This is my destiny. It's Christmas for him, a darkened blade. Let's just a good heft. Weighs as much as an oversized candy cane. We're going up. We're working our way up. How do you feel about learning a fun bit of trivia from C3? It is a minor spoiler, but I think you'd find it interesting and related to this. Yes, go with it. I'm in. I'm in campaign 3. I'm not really too concerned about. I mean, I'm not looking for reasons, but if there's a reason, I don't care. Very gently. 8. 8. Jay's gonna miss the moment. All right, I'll pay attention just in case. I'll pay attention just in case. 2 lanterns in the room. I wonder if characters from worlds I know will appear, besides just like leprechauns and stuff. Like, all right, that's odd. So, like, will we see specific characters from these worlds? Like, I'm assuming, I mean, maybe we won't go into other worlds, but there could be characters from those worlds in this world. Christmas Town. The moment isn't for another hour and some change. Oh, okay. Jay's gonna miss the moment. Personally, I'd wait for the moment. All right, so we're gonna wait. Okay, we're gonna wait for the moment. Hour and change. I mean, whatever you guys think. I'm okay with whatever everyone thinks. I mean, at this point, we are under 2 hours. I know for sure we're under 2 hours at this point. I think it. I think it ends like. Where does it end? Right here. It ends like right there. So yeah, we're under 2 hours. I think we're barely under 2 hours though. So there is a bit left. Because the blanket, like that kind of does make sense. It's cauldron. Let's do the cauldron. Here's my thoughts. Worm Saki. I'll give you the information about C3 after the end of the episode. Okay. The moment isn't another hour and change exactly, lol. All right, after the episode. Oh. Violent Night had a lot of interesting takes on Santa's magic and abilities. Ah, so there are people in here. Uh, Smaller than an elf hand. Look at Travis. Oh God. Listen to the music in the background. What kind of music is that? Pixie Sticks. I literally have this running in the background, just waiting for the moment. What is the now? No, now I don't want to know. Now I want to literally experience it. What could it be? Yeah, now I kind of don't want to know. If it's as crazy as everyone is saying, now I don't want to know. I want to have 5 more shots of wild turkey and then not even remember it so I could rewatch it over and over again. But that's not true. That's a lie. I want to know. I when I find out. It is old and filthy. It had a spider web pattern on it. See, like I'm thinking like here's literally this is I'm just gonna spitball this crazy theory that's going into my head right now, and you guys are all gonna be like, Jay, what are you freaking nuts? I almost wonder if Santa Claus, I don't know. I almost feel like there is. They're saying Santa Claus was doing experiments. There's a slipper. Was Santa Claus like experimenting on Halloween people, and then something happened? Why is there a slipper there? I don't know. I feel like something's weird, or I missed something, and I'm crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, all the above is true, regardless of whether I'm right or wrong. As a little kid's like that's what I assume. When they said it was a smaller hand than an elf, it's got to be like a child or a baby. I don't show it. I don't show my coal black heart. Maybe they are making cherub pie. You'll know when you know. Don't worry about us. The naughty list. I figured there's a double naughty list. Yeah, there's 2 naughty lists. Mistakes were made. Ashley's great. Ashley, I love you. The way she's like not saying a whole lot, but when she talks, it is like your stereotypical mafia goon from like Goodfellas or something. But that's why I'm not sure if she really got it or not the first time, because she's coming off like one of those stereotypical mafia guys that are morons, like the stupid mafia guys that don't think and they're just like, what? But I love it. I love that she's doing it. I hope it always happens for the rest of time. Who has the best hat? Best hat? Matt's got a good one. Matt does have a good one. Out of them, I kind of like how ridiculously huge Ashley's is, but the hat isn't great. It's just the comparison to the size of her. Matt's got a good one. I'd have to say Matt because the rest are too similar. Matt's got the most unique for sure. Lovely. A viscous anal tacky gland secretion from a bug. So spiders. There's some kind of spider thing going on. Maybe, perhaps. Travis and Marisha are matching with ones with ears. Yeah, that's what I noticed with that. The rest of them are all very similar. If anything, Julie has the most unique of the hats because hers is a little sparkly or bedazzled or something. But Matt's got a tree hat. I love it. I feel like Matt's hat goes with his character too because it looks the most rigid of the hats. The rest are like floppy and festive. Matt's is like rigid. What? Oh, snoring. Snoring. We're hearing snoring. Pretty sure that's the shitter. Well, if it's got a moon carved into it, I would assume that is where you sleep. Would that be like a room? I mean, we hear snoring. I mean, like it's like that seems odd. Do I smell? You smell shit. You smell shit. Yeah, is this guy like? It sounds like he's snoring and sleeping. What is happening? Oh my god, it's Ghostbusters 2. That is Ghostbusters 2. Bathtub with a giant tongue coming out of it with the feet. It's Ghostbusters 2. What the frig is this shit? What is that all about? I think Talks might just be a jester hat from a Ren fair. I think Towels. I think it said Talks might. Towels hat. Towels hat might just be a jester hat from a Ren fair. Could be. Very possible. You've heard of Cat Dog, now meet Bath Dog. Who knows what I'm talking about? Ghostbusters 2, when the bathtub tries to eat Sigourney Weaver and the baby, it's a giant tongue made of that pink goo. Very similar. Very similar. Tub Mimic. Liam has the best sweater. I'd love to get one. Matt is a goddamn hilarious. Best sweater I saw the other day. They had a Red Letter Media Christmas special, and there was a Gremlin Christmas sweater, and it's probably one of my favorites I've seen of recent memory. What did you say? Who had Matt, Travis, Matt's? Very, very brave, Ellery. Good job. You're going. Ellery is now recruited. Guys, like and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, I'll hear it and I'll shout you out. You'll see a little Santa here. I want to see if it actually is working, honestly. Elleroy. Elleroy. I feel like every now and then I feel like I know her from something else. The guest, Julie, right? It is Julie, I think. Mimics need love too. I saw it. Jay's sweater. I just watched Ghostbusters 2 the other night. It's one of my favorite. Ghostbusters 2, I like better. Are you guys talking about this is my Christmas thing? Vigo. Vigo is amazing in Ghostbusters 2. 40, 50-ish. Another Goonies moment. We have so many Goonies moments. Egon, but not forgot. Egon, but not forgotten. I love it. Jay from Rim's sweater with the gremlins. Jay from Rims. We'll see. Jay. I don't know if I'm reading that wrong. My God, my hands are so dry. I need lotion. Natural 20. I know that sounds weird, but the cats were fighting me earlier and they cut me up, and now I'm just cracking everywhere. It's like how when you like start cracking the glass and then it just goes nuts. I feel like they destroyed my hands. The wolf hunts alone. Yeah, but she'll make it like it's nothing. Cranberry is always solid. Watch, she's gonna go. That was fun. I don't mind getting slammed in the chest. The grape lady. We're doing the grape lady. What? Look at Matt's face. Look at Matt's face. What is it? What the heck is that? What is this guy? Somebody stop me. That's what it's reminding me of. The mask, the mask. He's reminding me of the mask. Oh my god. What the hell is this dude's name? Werehorse, Werewolves of London, Jay from Red Letter Media Sweater, The Mask, Mr. Oogie Boogie. Is it Mr. Oogie Boogie? That's what I assume. I literally, when I said earlier, are we going to see people that we remember from these worlds? I was literally going to say Oogie Boogie, but I didn't know if they'd write on this, is Wormsack Oogie Boogie? It's Oogie Boogie. Okay, that's what I thought. I literally thought, because Wormsack, a sack that you like tie together, he's filled with bugs, Oogie Boogie. I thought that. I just never said it. And then I didn't think they would use the name. So I was like, maybe they're just going to do their own thing. So it is Oogie Boogie. Okay. Oogie Boogie, Bug Sack himself. Got it. Got it. I thought that. I literally thought it. And when I was saying earlier before, I was like, are we going to see people we know from other things? I was literally specifically talking about Oogie Boogie because that's what I thought. I just never said it. Oogie Boogie. Because the worm sack made sense because he's filled with bugs. We're talking about bugs. We're talking about adhesive and stickiness. And I just didn't think they'd actually like straight up like have an Oogie Boogie. Well, he's not, I guess, Oogie Boogie. He's worm sack. So I guess he's not. Oogie Boogie. So we do have an Oogie Boogie. I love it. And see the slipper with the spider print? I was thinking that's what's her face? What's the girl's name? Oh my god, I can't believe I'm forgetting her name. Jack Skellington and my god, why can't I think of her name? I'm thinking that's her slipper. I'm thinking there's something going on. Santa stole what's her face from Jack Skellington, and that's why the slipper was there. No, that's not. That has nothing to do. They're stealing Santa. What the hell was her name? What's the girl's name? The tub is from Nightmare Before Christmas 2. Oh, I have never seen that. I've never seen. Oh, the sequel. Are you saying? Oh my God, you're right. Oh my God, it is. I'm thinking you meant part 2, but yes, it is. Radiators. Chut and Nut. Chut and Nut. Love it. Sally. Sally. Thank you guys so much. I was like, I'm brain farting on the name. Sally. I think that slipper with the web on it was Sally. Maybe. See, I always feel like I'm thinking crazy to say these things. Like Oogie Boogie, I should have just said, I think that's Oogie Boogie. But I thought people would be like, Jay, you're crazy. And I am. So I don't know. It's hard to determine when you're a crazy person. All right. Let me move the clock. We're moving the clock. Travis, I apologize. We got to cover your face. Cover your face, Travis. Oogie Boogie. We're doing some Oogie Boogie, guys. Oogie Boogie. Oh God, Molly Muck in Nightmare Before Christmas. That would be something. I would love it. Drawing a blank as well. The tub, the Oogie Boogie man, the bug sack himself. Ru Ali, what is up? I don't think I said hi, buddy. Ru Ali. Anybody else I missed that jumped in late? I see Ru Ali, Pixie Sticks. I said hi. M. Gormley, who also said Sally. Thank you, my friends. Guys, we are an hour and a half in. I mean, hour and a half left. We're down to an hour and a half. What the frig is that? Gelatinous cube? Yeah, like what is that? An 8. That is not good. Yeah, that is not good. An 8. Klaus is engulfed by a bubble. A bubble of gelatinous like cubes. Yeah, gelatinous cube. All right, Klaus. How horrible is that? Klaus is probably our best fighter, right? I mean, I don't know if I've seen everybody in full attack mode, but I feel like Klaus is definitely one of our brawlers. One of our brawlers, those who believe they are same as truly crazy. They are sane as truly crazy. Why did Liam switch to hexagons, y'all think? Switch to hexagons. Doug, what is up? Hi, I'm just lurking, so need to say hi. But it's fun to rewatch with you, Doug. What is up, Doug? Because you're new, and I don't think I've often, if ever, seen your name before. You're getting this shot. So cheers, everybody. The third shot of the night. We're down to an hour and a half, and I'm loving it. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, everything else under the sun. Cheers. Merciless. We're also over an hour in because we started at 2:01:46. So we have hit over the hour mark and we have an hour and a half left. At the halfway mark, we will take one more shot and then we're going to run with this. And I'm very excited for this moment. What is this moment everyone is speaking of? It's literally a cube of acidic jello. Lovely. Acidic jello. I know we've talked of the gelatinous cube. Wasn't it in one of the trailers? Wasn't the gelatinous cube in Vox Machina or something like that? Like one of the trailers? I love this awesome looking tower of craziness too. I don't know if they've already said this. My apologies if they did, but it looks like each tier has a different effect. It looks like each tier is going to do something different. With Chris Pine for the D&D movie. When is the D&D movie? It shouldn't it be like soon? I feel like we saw the trailer a really long time ago. Ew, it was in the D&D movie trailer. Yes, yes, yes. That's what it was. Thank you. I was like side side questing already with Chris Pine. But yeah, when is that movie coming out? And why is my arm hurting so much? Yep, Klaus is just vibrating in his gelatinous ball. Chutney's up, everybody. Chutney. Chutney, I love it. Loving the old man. The old man Travis. Guys, I am very excited because tomorrow, starting tomorrow morning when I wake up, there is football on almost nonstop besides when you go to sleep. There is football on tomorrow from 1 to midnight. Then there's football on Sunday from 1 to midnight. Then there's football on a Monday, and it's a national holiday, so I have off. I have 3 straight days after this of nonstop eating, drinking, and football, and I'm loving it. And my brother's home. Could there be a better life than this? I don't know. But everyone could do it, so I guess we all share. Wormsack is dancing. I want to see Talzin's candy cane. He's chewing on something. I wonder if he finally broke it. He might have broke it a while ago. All right, bird-sized wasps, delicious. I don't know if I've ever told you guys the story. When they had cicada killer size hornets in our area, like every now and then there's like there's just a random bug that comes around. It's in the area for a while. there were cicada killers all over the place for a while in our area. If you don't know what they are, look it up. They're monstrous size wasps, like literally like 2-3 inches in size. And one went up my pants and got stuck in my boxers. And I ran around the park ripping my clothes off and was completely bottomless in the park. I didn't get stung. I avoided stung. I avoided stung. I avoided getting stung. But it was a horrifying occurrence. I killed it in my pants, and it was like massive, like easily 3 inches. The stinger looked like it could have killed 5 men in combat. I remember those things. My God, they were horrifying. I have a picture of it. I killed it and I saved it in a cup. And I'm like, I am showing the world this mother because it almost killed me. I would have died. I remember it went up my pants and I'm like, what was that? And then I could hear it and it was like stuck in my boxers. And I literally grabbed it like if this was it, I had it like this in my boxers while wearing them and I ripped my pants off. So I had it like sectioned off with my hand in my boxers and I had to rip my pants off like that to get it to not sting me. And then I was like, gah, 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 gah. And I like, and I, when I was done, it was like fucking massive. And I successfully did it, but I was like naked in the park basically. My spiritual weapon. Let's see it. Let's see it. The brawny man. Oh my God. I friggin' love it. Her. I love it. Very absorbent paper towels for the brawny man. Amazing. Love it. Is he mad goofing? Hell not. How did you avoid stung? I honestly just what I said. That I just got lucky, honestly. I was fast enough to grab him before he hit my skin. And it was like I had baggy pants on. So he went up my baggy pants. I had like shorts. And then he went in my boxers and I immediately just cut him off from getting to my flesh. But then I had to pull off my boxers with it. I had to pull off everything. My boxers, my pants. I had to pull everything off while holding it in lockdown. That's why I was naked in the park. There was also a night after the bar that the story also can be used for. There was also a night after the bar that the story could be used for. I remember those things. Oh, that was Neil before. Well, there is many stories after the bar. That yes, but I don't know if I've ever had any others dealing with cicada killers. That definitely hits. Here we go. A 20. The Brawny Man. Not Mr. Clean, the Brawny Man. Yes, officer. That's why I was naked in the park. There was a bee in my shorts. I don't know if you guys remember, but some of you probably heard the other story where one time we got drunk. Neil wasn't there for this one, but we got drunk in the park. A group of us. We broke into a park basically. And there was like 15 or 20 of us and played naked manhunt. And everyone got caught except like me and two other people. But I had to literally run through like 3 miles of woods to come out the other side. And I like was walking for like hours and hours. Finally made it home. Found out one of my friends that got caught ratted me out anyway and gave my address. So I was caught. So it was all for naught. And they were like, you're probably going to get it worse because you ran away. They got mad that you ran away and didn't come back. Nothing ever happened. I just murdered them and they're dead now. Everyone's dead. We're dashing. We're dashing. He didn't have Sam Dex throwing. There was a B. Sam Dex saving throw. LOL. Chains. I was just gonna say they zoomed in on a chain right there. Back to Arthur, and his candy cane has been chiseled down. Oh, it's right there. Oh my god. I'm like, where is the gelatinous cube? It is so like, I mean, all right, here we go. Take a shot at it. You're like a piece of fruit in a fruit cake. I mean, that makes sense. I That's the most similar to me. Do you guys have traditional family things you do on Christmas? Like, I know people that do the fruit cake every year. There's like families that do the fruit cake every year, and I never see like anybody ever eat it or finish it. Like, people eat it, but I almost feel like it's out of like just like feeling bad that no one else eats the fruitcake. Maybe some people like it. I've had it. It's not bad, but I just feel like there's so many other better things. And there are some people I know that are like cranberry sauce and like the fruitcake, a lot of things like string bean casseroles. String bean casseroles are like something I always see, and I never hear anybody say, I can't wait for the string bean casserole, but they're always there. They're like always there. What are there traditions you guys do like that? Because we do. There's like scalped onions and string bean casseroles and all different types of stuffing, half of which no one eats, but you have to make like a non vegetarian one in case, and then like something else. 6D6, a 66. It was a 66. My mom used to get us scratch offs until the year I won $60 and my sister lost it. Oh, and cabbage rolls. What else was there? We got the movie and make homemade Chex Mix. See, I we just have a traditional dinner. We do all the traditional stuff, nothing extreme. What I do that's weird to probably some people, but not to me because I've done it since I was a child, was Christmas Eve tomorrow. We will watch a movie. We'll all watch movies for hours and hours and hours, like two, three, four movies all day long. And towards like 8, 9, 10 o'clock, it's supposed to be done at midnight, but we'll do vigilia. That's what Italians call vigilia. And we do 7 fishes. And you have all seafood, all different types of fishes and seafood. And you're supposed to do it at midnight on Christmas Eve. We used to do it at midnight as a family, like 40, 50 of my dad's family. But then over time, everyone started doing their own thing. And now we just do it at night for dinner. We do it later than a usual dinner, but not at midnight. Then we all open some gifts, and then the next day we do the rest. But we have a very seafood type Christmas Eve tomorrow night. Clams and oysters and salmon and cod and every kind of fish you can imagine. Calamari salad, scungeel, all sorts of stuff. A lot of shrimp, tons of seafood all night long, tons of seafood. Scallops. It has frightened him to the end of his next term. And it's called a vigilia. If you look it up, the 7 fishes, they could say. It's when people look it up, it's like the Feast of the 7 Fishes or something like that. But vigilia, it's an Italian thing. I've done it since I was like a little kid. My whole family, my dad's side is 100% Sicilian. So they're all very into the traditions. That is, yeah, yeah, love it. It's just meatloaf wrapped in cabbage and covered in ketchup, and it's very delicious. We do something very similar, minus the cabbage, but we have my sister will make like meatloaf. My sister makes good everything. So there's always some sort of concoction going on. But something like you're saying, dude, is very similar to what my sister makes on like a like not on a Christmas, but I've had it before. Typically, we'll have a turkey, a ham, mashed potatoes, corn, broccoli, stuffing, boom, and a salad, and like like garden salad. Sometimes there'll be a casserole of sorts. Sometimes there'll be a variety of stuffings, but that's pretty much it. We got the staples: turkey, ham, stuffing, mashed potatoes, corn, broccoli, carrots, maybe. Maybe I don't usually eat them, but maybe they'll be there. Sometimes Brussels sprouts, but I don't usually eat them either. I'll have them. They're all right. I dig asparagus. I dig me asparagus. Asparagus is one of my favorites. We almost got Klaus out. Maybe we could pull Klaus out. Eat his way out of acidic gelatin. My nephew is on a base in Italy. I'll tell him to try it out. Yeah, it's like I'll take a picture and show you guys next time. We typically do stuffed shells. My dad will make like a scungeel salad, which is like a cold, like almost like a squid. Well, it is squid. It's a cold salad of squid. Then we'll have clams, oysters, shrimps. We'll have like cooked shrimp in a scampi. We'll have shrimp cocktail. Sometimes we'll have cod, salmon. I'm trying to think of what else there is, but it's all seafood. All like every kind of seafood. It's called the seven fishes because you're supposed to represent a fish for all seven somethings, but we always have more than that. There's scallops. We always have like scallops. There's always pasta. You could have things to go with it. But a lot of people I know, I grew up with it since I was a little kid, so I was like, oh, that's something all Italians do. And growing up, like experience wise, I don't know anybody else that really does it. Maybe like one other person in my life I've met. Most people are like, I've never heard of such a thing. Love it. Yeah. All right. 'Tis the season to be jolly. We just carved through the gelatinous cube. All right. The cube was up next. Ellery just saved us from the cube's turn. A Roman Catholic thing, right? I guess so because I don't see. I am not as familiar with where they are Roman Catholic, but I'm like not sure on the religious connections and stuff. Because I was by the choice of my parents. I went to CCD. I was confirmed. I had my confirmation. Wait, no. Communion and then confirmation. I said confirmed. I said the same thing twice. I had my communion. I think that's like second grade. I had my communion, and then eighth grade, you get confirmed. That is an awesome looking Oogie Boogie. Oh my God, that is awesome up close. The Oogie Boogie miniature is great. Look at the sword coming out. But yeah, after eighth grade, my parents were like, do your own thing. And after that, I was like, I'm good. Not that I like had like anything against it. I was just like, it's I don't know, like what I'm talking about. I was just like, just like whatever. It's not for me. Prove it, something to that effect. But I still like go to church on holidays. I'll still do things like traditionally. I'll do it. It's just like I think I am more into the tradition and the sentimental nostalgia than I am about anything else because it is like a part of my life. So, but yeah, Roman Catholic is what I would figure it is. But like I said, I'm not 100% sure because I never really paid attention. Growing up with a lot of Roman Catholics, I can confirm. Yeah, commemorating Vigilia de Natale, a Roman Catholic thing. Like I just thought it was. I'm a massive fan of seafood, so to me it was always like great. Maybe that's why I'm a massive fan. I can't say that though because my brother and sister grew up the same way, and they're not nearly as much into seafood as me. Like I'm like hardcore seafood nut, sushi, like any kind, cold, hot, however you want to make it, I'll eat it. Any form, shellfish, crustaceans. And like I mean, my family will eat it too, but I'm like a seafood nut. Besides steak, I'm pretty sure seafood in general, besides steak, is my favorite thing. Just keeps going. We're gonna save Santa Claus. I'm agnostic, but I grew up a Baptist, so I feel the sentiment about a few things. Yeah, like most of, honestly, everyone around my age, I don't know anyone religious. Like maybe at the except my family, like cousins and stuff that I know are somewhat religious, but anybody my age that I know or hang out with or talk to, I don't know anybody that's actually like religious to the point of acknowledging or caring certain things. Like they'll celebrate, like my Jewish friends will celebrate Hanukkah, my Catholic friends will celebrate Christmas, but that's pretty much where it ends. They don't do like anything else that you could even consider. Like the most religious thing I do is celebrate Christmas, I guess, or Easter. But I do it just because of tradition, family tradition. I have some cousins that don't celebrate the holidays because they're that much against religion, where they're like, I don't agree with it because it's a religious holiday. Where I'm like, I'll celebrate the holiday because it's fun and I dig it, but it's not a religious thing. Bunglestein, here we go. The family is the family is Hindu, so our big dinners were vegetarian, but we always got together for Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's kind of what I'm about. I don't care how it's celebrated or what we eat. I just like getting together with people. I just like my brother gets to visit. That's the biggest plus. I mean, if you could give me if you tell me this is a holiday where your brother will visit, I'll friggin' celebrate it. We're almost down to the final hour, so I'm going to pour a shot, but we're not going to drink it. We got 10 minutes. Get your drinks ready, guys, because we're going to do a final hour Merry Christmas salute and have a shot. And then we'll have one more before we close out after that, but not for a while. So pour your shots now. Get your beverages. Get whatever you do. You don't have to drink alcohol. Jay will love you regardless. But a D20. A giant, it really is. I was like, did he say that wrong? A gigantic iron D20 is before us. It's nice to be around family and eat great food. It's easy to do it on those days, yes. And that's like part of the reason I'm excited about football is because I get to watch it with my dad, my brother, my family, my sister. My sister is great. She goes around and cooks us food and basically makes our lives easy on those days at the sake of making her life more difficult. So I appreciate it. But I mean, she's not as big a football fan. Neither is my brother, for that matter. I think it's like me and my dad, basically. Bumblestein. I love Bunglestein. Bunglestein. White Wine in the Sun by Tim Minchin. What's the emoji we're using? Growing up Hindu in North Jersey is like being Italian. Big family dinners, but I never invite. But if I ever invite you over and you don't eat, don't bother coming back. The family just backhand. Yes. Yes, very similar. You must have an appetite. My family, not big drinkers either. Growing up, no one in my family was big drinkers. I kind of like just did that on my own. My dad, I've said this before in live streams. My dad, I think I could count on one hand how many times I remember him drinking. Like that's how little I'm with my father every day, my entire life. I've worked with him. I've lived with him my whole life. We have worked since high school till now together. There is like maybe unless I go on vacation, I am never a day away. And I think I've seen him drink alcohol like 4 or 5 times in my life. And it's cuz family was like drink this and he's almost like forced to. So my dad is not by any means a drinker or a smoker. Cigars on occasion. Not anymore though. I don't think he's had a cigar since his heart thing, which was going on maybe 2 years now. I think this Thanksgiving made 2 years. I think maybe we're going. I'm actually watching ahead a bit in campaign 2 of Critical Role because I got caught up in it a bit. Ha ha ha. And the way I'm caught up with your progress. Oh, okay, you're caught up with my progress. I'm at episode 48. What did he do for work? My father? My father ran a construction company. So when I graduated high school, we did commercial, residential, like renovations. Then by the time I was out of college, we basically just did estate cleanouts and demolition. Now we do solely estate cleanouts. My dad's pretty much retired at this point. He still comes on jobs with me, but he's got to take it easy. I force him to take it easy. If I see him do anything, I pretty much just throw him in the truck and lock him in there. But he still comes with me. And now it's just estate cleanouts. Heavy lift and shit, but we got a crew. The crew is composed of my sister and others. Floating fruitcake, spiritual weapon. Pour your shots, guys. We are 5 minutes away from the hour left shot. And cheers for Merry Christmas. Almost sound like someone farted. The way they just mumbled. All the kids go to get something from the car and come back smelling like Willie Nelson. That's pretty universal. Yes. What did we do for work? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, none of my family growing up did any drugs that I can remember. But I feel like once we graduated high school, everyone started smoking weed. I don't know why. No one in my family got into weed at a young age. People got into drinking at a young age. I remember me and my cousin going to casinos at 16 and gambling when it was 21 to drink and gamble. And we were like 16 years old. It might have been 18 at that point. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was 21. And we were like 16 years old drinking and gambling in casinos. It was very lenient back in the day. Like even more lenient in my dad's day. But nowadays, you'd never get away with that. They card you every 5 seconds. Technology is scanning everybody at every moment. Back in the day, you could gamble and drink whenever you had enough balls to do it. '21. Catch the rope and swing. This is like, honestly, I gotta say, this is lasting much longer than I thought. Granted, the fact that it was 3 tiered and we were in like a pretty decent sized landscape, I was like, are we gonna roll with this for a while? We're approaching the final hour, and we're still trying to get this done. What's the moment emoji? That I guess you guys got to decide. Decide the moment emoji. I will say this though, my cousins, no one in my family, like uncle or aunt wise, were big drinkers. But my cousins and me were all big drinkers. I remember running into my cousins constantly on either side of my family, my mom's or my dad's. We were all big partiers to the point where we wouldn't even know half the time we were going out to the same places and we'd run into each other often. And I'm talking like I'd go 45 minutes down South Jersey sometimes, run into them at like random bars and clubs. We were all just big drinkers and partiers. But we were all pretty close knit. We all like hung out with each other and knew each other. So we watched each other's backs. It's like sometimes you see skits where they joke like I got like it's an Italian thing like Neil said with his nationality it's the same as Italian where I would literally be like, they're like, I got this cousin and this cousin and this cousin. And it was true. Like I can make a phone call and have like 3 cousins immediately at my back and would fight to the death for me. And it's like a very Italian thing that you see as a joke in comedies and stuff, but it's pretty real. We have lots of cousins and they all have a lot of aggression. Into no way. Are you kidding me? Into Santa, no way. Power's mine. Listen to Chutney. Holy night. Oh, holy night. That was a good one. Well, it wasn't a good one. They just were very mean to Santa. Very mean to Santa. Guys, like and subscribe. Pour your shots. I poured a frigging very big one. But it is 1 hour away in 30 seconds. 30 seconds. We are 1 hour away from the end of this one shot, our Christmas party celebration. Just so you guys know, I'm pretty sure most of you know, but we are almost at the 1 year anniversary of starting these live streams. I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to go find out the day exactly, but we're very close to the 1 year anniversary. I think it was as soon as Vox Machina Season 1 ended. So we're getting there. Listen to this. Yes. Right in front of Santa. Wait, oh no. He's here. All right. We're right there. I love the way we're seeing it now. I'm gonna focus a little more because I feel like we're hitting judgment time. But everybody, Jay, don't read this. All right, I ain't reading it. Raise up, guys. Raise up. Cheers. I poured a mighty shot. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. We are under 1 hour away from the conclusion of our Critmas one shot. It went by pretty quick. These things always go by so quick. 17 bludgeoning. 17 bludgeoning. All right. Cheers, everybody. Chutney. I'm reopening the window. We're going to have a nice little smoke. Whoever wants to join, we just did a shot. Merry Christmas. There's an hour, less than an hour left. Nature's assholes. We are surrounding Oogie Boogie, aka the worm sack. Santa is being penetrated. That sounds sexual, but maybe it is. Maybe if you were watching, you'd know if it's sexual. Maybe it still is. We're reloading the pipe. I'm putting new stuff in. Timber Sports. I love the Timber. What else? You guys might know. What else is Timber Sports from? I swear I know Timber Sports from like a cartoon or something. like Timber Sports. I feel like it's in a cartoon or some show I used to watch. It might be a real thing, but I feel like it's something else too. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Radiators. The wind is not being kind. Personally attacked. Landed like a badass, and then it all was for naught. But not. It's for not the term. I will turn this stream around, so help me. No hesitation. Don't make me pull over. I will turn this stream around. I'd fuck Santa for sure. Oh, oh, oh. Marisha left. After I said that, Marisha was like, we ain't having that. Marisha, I upset her. Gone. Gone. I stretched to do the window. I did one of those things where I got lazy. And I'm like, I don't feel like getting up. So let me see if I could torque the window up with my fingertips. And I pulled a muscle in my abs and my hip. And now I'm upset. And now I'm just going to be very upset about everything. No, I'm not. I'm all right. I just got to use my body massage machine. Body massage machine. And I'll be all right. Just crowning. We're crowning. I will turn the stream around. The dude is a keeper of the Critical Role streams. The dude does a lot. The dude, not only does the dude moderate and kind of keep the everything together while I rant and rave over here, but the dude is always sending me information and content behind the scenes, timestamps to the middle of episodes and breaks and whatnot. So the dude, I abide. To anyone, does anyone know the name of animated movie that was like a Santa origin used to play on the WB during this time of year? Name of an animated movie that was like a Santa origin. Is it Santa Claus is Coming to Town? That was just on before I started this. Santa Claus is Coming to Town, where like the guy that rides the train has the little, takes over as Santa Claus as a young man or something. I think it's Santa Claus is Coming to Town. That might be what you're talking about, Michael. It literally, I kid you not, we were watching Willy Wonka, was on television. Willy Wonka, the original from the 70s, was on television. We watched it from beginning to end as a family. It ended at 6:45, and I ran into here to do the live stream. And right after Willy Wonka ended, Santa Claus is Coming to Town animated series was on, or show was on. Release who? Or is it? Pale, gaunt figure. Is it like Gollum? It's Gollum. It's a giant Gollum. Nope, it's not Gollum. It's Sloth. Oh yeah. Lovely. Strips of ribbon candy. Did I say that in English? Strips of ribbon, blah, 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 ribbon candy. Delicious. Who is this gentleman? Why is he? Here's the gentleman. Look at that. I literally said, who is this gentleman? He says, here's the gentleman. He answered me, guys. He heard me. It's a Christmas miracle. It's a fucking Oh, they're cursing. I can curse. I always think I'm not supposed to curse. Like you're all children. Like we're all children in here. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Shit. What? What is it? What is it? I want to see it up close. Look at Ashley's face. Look at Ashley. Come on. Oh, look at it. What is it? Why is it? Who is it? I love it. Can I have one? Is it something I could purchase? Is it something that could be my friend? It looks amazing. I love it. Look at it. Look at the muscles. The way it's like hunched over. It almost reminds me of Venom. Kind of like a, I don't know. That thing is awesome. I like it. I like it. Who else likes it? I like it. What's its name? It's got a jaw that is literally like... I love it's hunched over, but it's got like crazy muscles coming out of it. What you doing? All right. We're hitting wasps. We are taking down wasps with little short swords. I'm sure it's just a licorice stick. Does anybody remember Will Vinton's a claymation Christmas celebration? It had the bells hitting themselves. Yes, we here come the bells, bing bang the bells, bang bang. The California raisins. I loved it. There was a weird triceratops made of clay. I remember it kind of. There was a triceratops made of clay, and the California raisins sang Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You'll go down in history. Hey, Rudolph, come on and ride my sleigh. They did like a little dance. That's how it ended, I think. Hey, Rudolph, come on, ride my sleigh. I remember it very well. Clever name I made, if you didn't realize already. But yes, I had it on VHS recorded. We watched it many a Christmas with the Disney Christmas Carol, where Goofy had like a skiing thing where he would do that thing where he's like, hey, ho, 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 ho. I can't do it for shit, but you know what I mean. If you do, if you know. Yeah, the dinosaurs were the hosts. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I had the Betty Boop Christmas special. All these were on like VHS recorded. My mom and dad were very nice to have purchased me and my brother at a young age a VHS player. And I think that's why I'm so like into technology, because we would like mess around with it and record things, and we had a recorder, so we would make home videos and make like, I have home videos of me and my brother. We literally would put on shows when we were like 5 years old. I was like barely able to speak. And I have home videos of us putting on like, we literally had like introductions and like like production things that would like be like screen. It was crazy. I still have the VHSs. I should convert them and show people. I should actually, I don't know why I haven't converted those. That would actually be pretty cool. Me and my brother built an entire Disney World once out of blocks, and it was legit. We had the rides. We got rights from Disney. It was good. It was good stuff. All right. Did I miss anything? Everything is content. And the Power Rangers, I'm dreaming of a white. Oh my God. Yes, the Power Rangers. What else? Does anybody remember the Cabbage Patch Kid Christmas special? Deep cut. But there is one where like the stork would fly and he'd be like, I'm going out there in North Georgia and I'm going to go pick up the Cabbage Patch Kids. And there was like a stork and he would go pick them up and it was a Cabbage Patch Kid Christmas. I saw it. It was with Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. It was good stuff. I've got to convert all my mom's old VHS tapes, but the market looks sketchy. I have a friend that does it for a living. He tells me all the time. He's like, "Dude, have me convert your VHS tapes," and I never take him up on it. I probably should. I have a bunch of shit I could give him, like that he collects. I should be like, take this as a gift. Convert my VHS tapes, please. He'd do it for free, but I would give it to him because I'm a good person. Delicious. Bugs are coming out of this dude. Pay attention to Travis on this turn. Boom. I'm moving this timer right here. We're going to move it right here. We're going to put Matt at a disadvantage over here. Yeah, I've got it. You know what? I'm going to do that. This after the holidays, he literally came in to the arcade last night. The kid he runs a business where he does a lot of retro stuff, retro video games, stuff like that, and he converts VHS tapes for people. Very into the nostalgia and sentimentality of things like we're talking about. He tells me all the time, I'm always like, what am I going to do with it? I should have him converted onto a USB and post him on the channel. You guys could see ViewMasters at 5 years old with his brother. My sister's in some of them, but she's like a baby. Like, she doesn't speak. And like, when we were in our teens, she was like an infant. So you don't see her in the younger ones, but there's videos, a lot of videos of her too. You crazy fighters be fighters. I remember Emmett Otter's Joke Band Christmas, and one of my favorite is the Muppet Christmas Carol. Muppet Christmas Carol is good too. Me and my brother are diehard Emmett Otter Joke Band Christmas people. We have sing-alongs. He bought me a shirt last Christmas. I don't wear it as often as I should. I actually am upset at myself that I didn't think. I put all my Christmas shirts into a pile, and because Emmett Otter's is blue, I didn't think of it as Christmas until just now. Because it's like I saw blue and I'm like, none of those will be Christmassy. Emmett Otter. I missed Emmett Otter. Menacing attack. Holy balls. Here we go. Why are. Yeah. I kind of was wondering that. He beats it. What are those? What did Marisha just pull out of that thing? Are those things they were eating before? Marisha pulled like a treat out of that mug, and I want it. Ellery's up. We got Ellery. Ellery is up. VHS tapes degrade every day. I gotta take care of it. Yeah, I'm gonna regret it. There's been times where I've procrastinated to the point of like you're like, up, I should have done that, and now it's too late. I have no reason not to. I have. It's not like I don't know where they are. My mom still has them on the shelf in our living room. All of our home videos are literally on the shelf in the living room on VHS. They've like never moved. So I could just literally just grab them and bring them to my friend and go, here, do this. And he'll go, yes, Viewmasters, because that is what my friends call me. Oh, fruitcake. Everybody loves a fruitcake. Maple ginger cookie. That was interesting the way he put it, but I like it. Is the clock? Oh, is the clock not down enough? I didn't realize the clock was not. Sorry about that, Steven. The clock must have been floating. I put the clock by Matt Mercer and I didn't realize I didn't have it low enough. My bad. Let me make. I just want to make sure it's down enough. Looks like it might be now. My apologies. Right? It looks like it's down enough now. Yeah, it's good. I didn't realize I didn't lower it enough. I wanted to move it in the middle so I could see Travis. I figured if I put it right there, it'll give me a better view of everything. And I wanted to see Matt. This is going to last the whole episode. I feel like this might be, I mean, we're obviously going to have the time to make our way back, I guess. I can't believe this actually, I mean, it's great, but I just can't believe it lasted the majority of the second half. I thought there was going to be, in my mind, I thought it was going to be like so much deeper, but it literally was just oogie boogie. The timer is bigger than it looks. You'll just see the very bottom of it. You're just seeing the very bottom of it. It's good now, right? The timer fits right under the battle screen. Not this turn, I don't think. I'm hanging on. Chutney, good old Chutney, Klaus Chutney. We got, what's his name? Arthur. Matt, I'll take it. Yeah, Matt, you gotta play the. I'm used to Matt being very into it, into the moment. That's what he said. Matt. Moving out of range, down the ladder. Attack of opportunity. He's moving out of range. $18 to hit. 9 points of bludgeoning damage. All right. I was going to say Ashley had a roll too, but Ashley did not look enthused by her roll. So I assumed that Ashley was not going to do any damage. All right. So 9 bludgeoning. He is fleeing basically at this point. Nutmeg over here. Chromatic orb. Chromatic orb. I'm going to do it at second level. Oh, that doesn't sound good at all. I gotta come off the road and clean the snow and clean. Well, I'm. Whoa. Okay. Gotta come off the road and clean the store. I will try to pop in before the stream ends. If I can't, I wish Jay and everyone a merry Ninja. I don't know if Ninja. I don't. Do you want to smoke before? But I don't think that's probably a good idea. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Is it a good idea? I smoke better when I drink and drive. I smoke better. See, that's why you don't. Ashley is not rolling good, guys. Ashley is not rolling good. I'm going to take the shot in about, we're about 40 minutes out. So just in case, for Ninja, Merry Christmas. If we don't see you, we'll try to sneak out. But yeah, do your thing. Cheers if we don't see you. We're at the 4-hour mark. So we got Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. We got this guy. That's what we got. Cheers, Ninja. Yeah, that's the response. We get that. All right. So the response is a howling, like, shriek in my face. Yeah, you know what it reminds me of? That's what it is. I just envisioned it, the blade through. That's what I was just gonna say, Matt, you bastard. Blade 2, the guy that's like the brother of the girl whose dad is the vampire king, and his mouth goes like bleh, and it like splits like and it like sucks your friggin' head and it eats vampires. That dude. Matt Mercer over here stealing my thunder. I never would have thought he would have called that. He called it the Blade 3D effect. It wasn't Blade 3, it was Blade 2, but maybe he means the fact it is like three-way split, I guess, maybe. Matt. I feel like the fact we're all the same age, we are all like thinking same shit. He beat you to it. Tremor's jaw, yeah, like that. What was the dude's name in Blade 2? You had the Night Stalkers. That was the vampires with Blade. Night Stalkers, I think they were called. And then there was like the dude. He was like a good guy, but a bad guy. Ho, 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 motherfucker. The knot is good. Action surge, two more attacks. Wesley Snipes was Blade. No, no, no. What was the name of the dude? The white dude who had the jaw. He in part 2 there was a main antagonist that was kind of a well, he wasn't the protagonist. He was like, I can't remember, but he was like the son, the main head vampire guy had a son and a daughter, and one of them was tainted because of like, I can't remember exactly how it happened, but he was like a superior vampire race. Oh, into the belly button. Delicious, delicious. Bugs and disgustingness all over the wrench hand. Not Ron Perlman. Nomak, yes, yes. Jared Nomak. Gerard Nomak. Neil, yes. Neil, you must be a big fan of Blade, like me. I'm mad at myself for not knowing the name. But the other day they had a Rick and Morty episode, and in it they mimicked the sword to fight like Blade style. And he fought Deacon Frost. And right away I'm like, Deacon Frost, it's the dude from Blade 1. And I'm like, how many people would have known that reference? Neil knew it. Neil knew it right away. Deacon Frost. I can't ever forget Deacon Blade. I on my channel, there is a top 10 comic book movies of in my opinion. Top 10 comic book movies in my opinion, and Blade is on it. It's high on it. I can't remember off the top of my head because I did it years ago, but I'm pretty sure it's top 3 maybe. Blade. I think Blade is one of the greatest comic book movies of all time and still holds up to this day. The second one is a little wonky with the CGI, but they were getting into that. I think Blade 1 still holds up pretty damn well. Deacon Frost is what the hell's the actor's name? I'm brain fart. Steven Dorff. Let's go save Christmas. Not to be mistaken with Womack. What is Womack from? If any of you know what that is, Michael, do you know? In an action movie, I know the name Womack. Isn't that from, oh, The Rock? Isn't Womack the agent from The Rock that was coming after Sean Connery? I think that was Agent Womack. And that's insane that I would know that if that is correct. But I've watched The Rock like 500 times. The Rock, Jerry Bruckheimer fueled my lifting life through like 10 years of my youth. I would watch Jerry Bruckheimer films while lifting weights for hours every day. The Rock, Gone in 60 Seconds, adrenaline fueled insanity. Oh my. All right. Slashes at Worm Tongue. Here we go. I mean, we're getting near there. The first scene is just perfect. Yes. I like Trinity above two, but definitely not one. One is perfect. I like them all. People give Trinity a lot of shit, but I think Trinity's good. I think Trinity is the most like over the top, maybe by realism, maybe. But I still think Trinity's good. People give Trinity shit. I think people are always like, well, the third one holds it back from being a great trilogy. I don't agree. And not for nothing, I remember back in the day, people used to say Back to the Future 3 held it back from being a good trilogy. And then, like 20 years later, everyone's like, beautiful, couldn't be better, perfect trilogy. I could be wrong. But I swear, back in the day, people used to rag on Back to the Future 3 and say that kept it from being the perfect trilogy. And I was always like, 3 is awesome. I love 3. And then all of a sudden people are like, nope, great. I feel like that's going to happen with Blade. I feel like 10 years from now, people are going to be like, Blade's a great trilogy. It's just like, for whatever reason, they got to hate it because Ryan Reynolds is in it and he's goofy and it was supposed to be like a serious movie, or Jessica Biel was not suited in the part. And there was a dog that had a mouth that went like bah, 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 bah. It was a killer dog. Back to the Future 3 is my favorite. I love all three. I don't even like to rank them. I very much love the third one though. I will not ever say bad things about it. I feel like I know it better than the others because I was old enough to understand it. I saw all three in theaters with my father. All three Back to the Futures in theaters with my father and my brother. My sister wasn't born yet. But I remember three the best. Two I remember, but one I barely remember seeing it in theaters. But three, they're all great. I think Back to the Future trilogy is amazing. All right, guys, we're down to the final J Focus. 30 minutes, final 30 minutes. We're pouring a shot. Final 30 minutes, everybody. Like and subscribe. Pour your shots. Check your decks. Check your decks, everybody. Catch it in your hand. Who needs a spiritual weapon? You killed it. What's Julie up to? Is something about to happen? All right. Just hanging out there. All right. It's a spiritual weapon hanging out. Julie's there. Everything is very Chutney's up. What's up, Chutney? What is Chutney up? Like, Chutney? Make what? Oh my god. Chutney, what are you doing? Chutney really is that shitty? I thought from the beginning, why is Chutney being such a shit? But I didn't think anyone of hundreds of years of serving. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. What is he doing? A restrained Santa and Chutney goes away and stabs him in with a chisel? What the fuck is that shit? 12 points of damage. It's flanking. You're flanking Santa by cutting into his goddamn body with a chisel. Chutney, I half think Chutney is joking. Like, you know, the crazy old man. Everyone has a crazy old man in their life. I thought he was just being a crazy old dude talking crazy shit. I didn't think he was actually gonna at the moment of need actually stab Santa in the goddamn chest. I honestly thought if it was Chutney, I thought it was going to be like him shocking me. Like after everything he said and how ridiculous he's been acting, I thought he was going to actually like shock me with something positive. Not that he actually would be that guy. Chutney, what are you doing, Chutney? What the hell is that? I'm Chutney Candy Cane. Oh my god, Travis. Look at Travis. Oh my god, I thought he was going to lay into him again. I used my bonus action to hide. I literally thought he was going to lay into him again and start just like laying into a restrained Santa. What is that? What is Chutney? Chutney, what did you think? Does he think he's going to come out of this? Like we're going to let him do that? I almost feel like Klaus now has to go over and like beat his ass. Oh my god. What is that all about? Okay, that's the Santa thing. That was the moment. Jay, stop ranting and so is that the moment that Chutney loses his goddamn shit? He only works in wood. Curse you, sudden but inevitable betrayal. That moment has come. Big Travis move. He does so much damage. The legend. What? I need to see how this all pans out now. My curiosity now is how are we going to treat Chutney? Yeah, like are we going to have to kill Chutney now? Do we forgive and imprison Chutney? Do we kill Chutney? What are like that is like what the hell? All right, guys, like and subscribe. We're down to 25 minutes. I'm taking a shot. Chutney should get his ass beat. That's what should happen to Chutney. Pour your shots. We're gonna hit the radiators one more time. Honor the path. Is this happening? What is happening? Enemy of the state. That was a moment. Chutney stabbing Santa is a top critical role moment of all time. Is she? All right, wait, let me just. I feel like I'm losing myself. Ebenezer Scorcher. It's really Agonizer Scorcher. Ebenezer Scorcher. I like that. That's a nice little switcheroo with the wording. I mean, they're both equally ridiculous in size. 19 hits. 19 hits. All right. Direction you choose. It says, I'm the ghost of Christmas past, the Ebenezer Scorcher. Chutney is great. You have switched teams. Cast him out to the Savalier Woods. Chutney stabbing Santa is number one, or one of them. No. Plus, no. No. Hey. How would you like to do this? We're already in. Ashley again. Isn't it always Ashley? It's so often Ashley Johnson. Even when Ashley Johnson's not around, I feel like Yasha gets most of the kills in campaign too. I love it. Like, how cool a shot is that too? For the kill shot, she is right above him and they're zooming in. I love it. That's great. You couldn't have asked for more. The Wicker Man. Bees! Why did it have to be bees? Well, why did it have to be bees? I mean, anything of that nature would probably suck. What is it? It shoots out one more poop of insects. I can't see the poop of insects because Travis. I gotta move it back. Oh, it's a little poop of insects. Look at that. Travis and his poop of insects. All right, so Wormsack is down. We have about 20 minutes left. A little over 20 minutes left. We're good up here. We're good up here. The guy that stabbed Santa. Is it that you can't hate that accent? I mean, I feel like either people are annoyed by that accent or love it. I am just in love. It reminds me of Bobby's mom from Bobby's World. I grew up with Bobby's World, and Bobby's mom sounded like her, and it was very comforting and soothing. So maybe I'm thinking of that because I think that like every time Marisha talks, it's just like I'm like there could be there like I feel fine. Look at Oogie Boogie on fire in the mini frame over there. Forrest the Runner, Merry Christmas. Have a happy holiday. I will see you next week, perhaps, my friend. I'll be here. If you're here, I will say hello. Brawny paper towels. It's quilted. With my axe. Even know her. Fantastic. Fantastic. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Good night, Forrest the Runner. Not a campaign favorite moment, but the end of Liam's MetaQuest 2 was special. Yeah, we got to check on Santa. All over it. After seeing Violent Night, I'm not as hard. Like, had I not just seen Violent Night, there are some scenes in Violent Night that are violent at night. You don't see me yet. Travis or Chutney's hiding. I am in shock. Klaus is in shock. I feel like Klaus, like, here's what I would do. If I was Klaus, I would murder Chutney right now. I would find, I know he's hiding, I'd find him. I would find Chutney and murder Chutney. Chutney just, not only did he try to kill or is possibly has killed Santa, but he did it while Santa's restrained. It was like, it's like stabbing somebody in the back that's tied up. That's insane. The Wendy's one shot. I am so glad I caught live. RIP to that one. At the top of the round. Chutney. My God, Chutney. What the heck? Boop, 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 boop. How's everyone doing? Everyone's good? We're down. We're almost done. We're like 15, 20 minutes away. Everything's good. We didn't even need a bathroom break. We rolled right through this. What are we into? We got to be in for this. Almost 3 hours. Almost 3 hours. Roll damage. Haters found a reason to attack and started the mob. People got so pissy about that for like no reason. About which? The Wendy's one shot or about what's going on here? What? What the frig? What was that? Oh, the Sword of Vengeance? What, by using it, he actually was able to see like it had some sort of power? I added it in my brain. You can thankfully still find the Wendy's one shot. What is up with the Wendy's one shot? You can thankfully still find it. Can't spoil the one because it's not available officially. Misery Loves Company. Keyfish, the snowball fight. They're gone. We still got this dude. Yeah, we still got this dude. Or at least attempting to. Klaus is up. This is the one I'm most anticipating. I feel like Klaus might be like, oh, I just hit the table so hard that I shook the world. A pommel horse. Pommel horse gymnastic style off the side. A 4. Acrobatics check of 4. Trying to pommel a horse over Santa. Klaus, think about it. Here goes Klaus. We could be rich. Chutney is all in. Chutney is like, let's friggin' kill Santa. And he's going to recruit Klaus. Klaus, you're not about this. Klaus has been solid. Klaus isn't about the money of Santa. Klaus is going to dig in, man. Klaus is going to kill Chutney. Yes. Full round of attacks on Chutney. Exactly what I would do. I said it earlier. If I was Klaus, I would go full tilt into Chutney. How much does Chutney got? 26 to hit. 17 points. Natural 1. 17 points on Chutney. Oh, we broke a candy cane. I dig it. Natural 1. That makes sense. It's a dagger now. Yeah, now it's a dagger. So it actually kind of... Yeah, now it's like a sharp dagger. As opposed to a hook. I love that Chutney and Klaus are now going at it with each other. Amazing. Amazing. I'll be happy if gets to another game, one shot, or a campaign. I watched, if not that long ago, it wasn't bad, but some Misery Loves Company. We spray raid on the buggies. Yes. So Liam's like, we want to know what's going to happen with Chutney. So we're going to speed along. Thanks. All right, then. Rips out a rib. All right, then. So this creature just ripped a bone out of its body, sort of like a rib, and he stabs you straight through the heart. All right, then. I didn't use my dick sticks. 16 points. That combined with Klaus is 33. Have that. All right, have that. So an 8. So that would be 25. 25 total, counting Klaus. That's 39. How much does Chutney have? 17. All right, he's got 17 left. So Chutney had a decent amount. I mean, Chutney is old, though. So Chutney would have, like, probably got some beefed up stats. The jaw folds. Why? Just tell him why. No one loves wood and metal toys. And he jingles his bell. He jingles his bell after this sad, crying speech. I mean, he stabbed Santa. I don't know about it. Santa? Santa's like, kill him. I hope Santa says kill him. A pretty hefty one. Yeah. Look at Marisha's face. Marisha, when she says it, is so like perfect. It's just perfect. Foreshadowing. It's Carrot Top. Listen to Julie. This bag of humbug here. I hope Santa says throw him off the side or something like that. Feed him to the guy. What? They took Chutney. Chutney gets taken. Is that it? Look at Liam's face. Liam's face. You can see that Liam is getting enjoyment out of everyone else's expressions, like he can't contain himself. But he's got to finish. He's got to finish. Holy shit, says Santa. Santa. Yeah. There's his home. Ashley's the best. Ashley might be my favorite. She is probably spoken the least and one of my favorites. I mean, Candy, I mean, cranberry pantaloons, stockings. Yeah, go with Santa Claus. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you stay? Yeah, like the way he worded it. Do you stay here in misery forever or join Santa? The white tub. So that's the rapid fire way back. I literally was in my head thinking, like, man, we still got to get back. Flat earther. Klaus is a flat earther. Almost all of you, not Chutney. We've made it back, guys. We have made it back. We can still make Christmas happen. Amelia, good night. I feel like everyone's saying good night. Amelia, thank you for joining as always, my friend. Bigsby. The missus. The sack of holding. Look at how they march over like elves. They always like, hey, they make like odd gestures. All right, we're all together with Santa. Marisha's got the greatest face of all. She's got such a great elf face. That was like the end of A Night Before Christmas. Very well done, Liam. I like how he did that. That was good. Pour your shots, everybody. Great stuff. We're going to have one more shot. We'll talk for like 5 minutes. The Legend of Chutney. Pinhead. Hellraiser Pinhead. Chutney. The Legend of Chutney is going to take over. That's why we put chutney next to every cheese plate. Awesome, guys. Great stuff. I didn't expect that, I will say. I was trying to think of what it could be. I'm like, what could the moment be? I thought maybe something like, I thought another character was going to, I honestly thought more so that another character was going to like jump into the scene. But very good stuff. Let's see what Liam has to say. We'll let Liam do his piece. Everyone pour a shot. And then the dude, you can give me, yeah, dude, give me the info, bud. Iron tusk painting. We're going to do a shot. Liam is like ready to go. Julie Nathanson. Thank you, Julie Nathanson. Gamed out from a lot of gaming. Okay, Jay, ready? And to all, good night. Good night, everybody. It's it's so far beyond my bedtime. Oh, okay. Sabine, take care. This is over. Let me shut this off. Boop, boop, boop. All right, that's out. We're back to here. Let me lower this. All right, guys. So, like and subscribe if you haven't. We're going to do a shot. I enjoyed it, but I actually am starting to have to pee really bad. So, based on the fact my brother is going to be home in like 10 minutes, and I think we're all going to watch a Christmas movie, If you guys could like and subscribe, I love you all. We're going to take a shot. We're going to talk for like 5 minutes, but Jay, did you see the Raiders interception that the Raiders, the one where it like won in right before overtime? I think the most recent Raiders game where everyone freaked out. Who was it against? The Patriots? I think it was against the Patriots. That one, if that's the one you mean, then yes, I did. Cheers, everybody. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. We're still going to talk. I'm just taking my final shot before we say goodbye. Pats. Yeah, the Pats. I saw that. They were like should have took a knee. The Raiders should or the Pats should have took a knee. Instead, they went for it with for no reason. The only way they could have done anything is if they scored a touchdown from like the 40-yard line. They would have had it went 60 yards with 3 seconds, and they went for it for whatever reason and lost the ball, and the Raiders won. Yes, amazing shit show for the Patriots. I dislike the Patriots because of Tom Brady era, but hey, whatever. So Travis loved playing Chutney so much that he actually converted him into a legal version to play as a main character in Campaign 3. He is very, very old gnome woodworker. A legit version, but it's an NPC that like Matt does, like that kind of thing. Or so Travis loved playing Chutney so much that he actually converted him into a legit version to play as his main character. Oh, gotcha. I had to read it twice. Got it. So Chutney could do it. Awesome. I mean, so Travis could play Chutney. Chutney Paco P instead of Chutney Chocolate Cane. Chocolate Cane. Chutney Chocolate Cane and Chutney Pac OP. YouTube rolled right into Grog's one shot with scan fed trinket. We're scan fed trinket. Nope, it's Travis main character. No, Chutney is his PC. My God. Like legit, that's what he is. So he's Chutney Paco P. That is crazy. I am curious to see that. And to all, good night. Good night, everybody. Sabine, we already said good night. All right, guys, I have to pee really bad. My brother's going to be home in 5 minutes. We're Chetney, not Chutney. Oh, okay. Chetney, not Chutney. And it's Paco P. Got you, but it's like similar. Got it. Guys, I'm going to say good night to all of you. We're going to have our shout out. We already had our final shot. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to the Do JB, my moderator, Michael M. Gormley. Never. Clever name I made. Who else we got? We got Vero G. I almost said Stream Elements. Colvin. Sabine. Stephen Gav. Neil, my friend, my good friend Neil. I hope you're still here. Daniel O'Day. Amelia, who went to sleep. We've got running through the chat, seeing who I missed. If I missed you, right down below. We got Rue Ali. I know Forrest the runner left. Michael, clever name I made. I know I'm saying a lot, both again and again. Shane Barron. The other Michael, Pixie Stick, Sam P. I never said hi, but Sam P, what's up? One with the bugs. What is up, one with the bugs? Doug, I remember Doug was in here. Anybody else say what's up before I leave? Nuckin' Futz, of course. Rock Nadu, Merry Christmas. Vera G, Neil, Colvin. I'm saying all you again, just in case. We had a good one, guys. It's a little over 3 hours, so we managed to fit a 2-hour and 40-minute live stream into short time. Happy holidays to all. Michael as well, everybody. I'll see you. We'll be back to normal on Monday, I promise. This weekend, obviously, it was a nice little break, to tell you the truth. Not just because I didn't want to see this. I obviously wanted to see it. But I didn't do a lot of shows. I did, like, Chainsaw Man on Tuesday, and then I got a lot of family business done because I knew my brother was coming home, and now we got the holidays. So we'll be back to normal Monday. We will start episode 44. And then, you know, life as usual. We'll have Vox Machina Season 2 in January, which is only a couple weeks away. Other shows, all the other things we do. Go check it out. You know what it is. If not, Merry Christmas, everybody. Is it Friday yet?